What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Country Bunkers Trains. Hope you're doing well. As always, a big welcome to all of the new subscribers. Thank you guys for joining. I hope all of you had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We made it. 2021 is here. 2020 is finally behind us. As I mentioned in the last video, we went out of town for a couple of weeks to visit family over the holidays. We had a pretty good trip. We just made it back in yesterday. I'm kind of taking the day to recuperate. I'm very happy to be back into the train room. It was a long time away. But it was a little sad to coming back at the same time. It went pretty quick, but such is life. While out of town, we got to visit a couple of really cool places. Some places I don't normally get to see living here in Florida. It was pretty cool. I went on quite the shopping spree, and my wallet is still recuperating. But I did. I got some really cool stuff, I think, for both layouts. Our first stop was at Menards. This was actually pretty cool. We don't have a Menards here in Florida. This seems to be a Midwest-only store, so it was cool to finally be able to see one in person. I have a lot of Menards stuff on the layout, and I love it all. It's all great stuff. The display wasn't overly huge. This seems to be a seasonal display. It was up with all the Christmas and holiday stuff. I don't think it's up year-round. I could be wrong, but it was still very cool to see. Our second visit was to Stockyard Express in Ohio. What an awesome place. I had read and seen so many great things about this place online that I was pretty ecstatic to be able to finally see it in person. What an amount of inventory, I tell you what. It's actually pretty overwhelming from the minute you walk in. There's so many cool things to see and check out. It's unbelievable. I was blown away at the amount of stuff that is packed into this place. It's awesome. I had every intention of taking some photos and taking some footage while here. However, I was completely overwhelmed and taking everything in that I forgot to get out my phone. Luckily and thankfully to my sister Heather, she pulled hers out and took this footage that you're seeing now. Like I say, a ton of great stuff. I wish we could have spent more time here. However, it was quite a ways away from where we were staying, and I had family and friends with us. I didn't want to eat up all their time and spend the whole day here. However, I could have. Check out that wall of engines. Isn't that cool? Like I say, so many things to see. And of course, here was our haul. And here was our complete take from the trip. Quite the pile of stuff. Some of these items were gifts along with the stuff that I picked up. All of it very cool, none the same. I do really enjoy these buildings from Menards. Such great pieces. A great quality too. You get a lot for your money. They look awesome. We picked up this beautiful Alco Pa1 Locomotive Set from Stockyard Express, along with the observation passenger car to go with my passenger set. Simply gorgeous. These things are phenomenal. As you can see, I've already started pulling stuff out and placing it on the layout. I can't help myself. But this American Materials Tower looks great in the rail yard. Isn't that awesome? We also got our little sign up Pretty cool. As well as the UFO. I've seen this one quite a bit on YouTube and online and whatnot. I always thought it was cool, but I didn't know if I really ever wanted one. But then I saw it in person, and of course I had to have it. It's kind of makes the train room a disco now at night. Everything's blinking and all different types of colors in here. It's pretty bright. But I'm working on placing the other ones as well. We've got the Vetter Sash and Door Company up here. That's where that one's going to go. I still got to get it powered up. The little house or duplex was from my folks. I think that's going to go on this corner over here. But like I say, I still got to get it opened up and powered up and whatnot. I got to get a few more things before that one goes up. My father-in-law did get me this Polak Joe's MTH pierogi building. Very fitting. I'm a big Polak and I love my pierogies, so this will find a perfect home on the layout. And as you see, we got some traditional size stuff as well. My sister actually picked this car up a few months ago for me. She saw it at an antique shop and called me up asking if I wanted it. Sure as hell I did. It's pretty sweet. But she also got me this little 1110 post-war engine, a Lionel Scout engine. I need to get a tender for it. I haven't thrown it on the tracks to see if it works yet or not. We'll have to give that a try here soon. Heather also picked me up this awesome MTH Premier Florida East Coast bay window caboose. A really cool little piece. I almost grabbed one of these myself a few times while at Roundhouse South. However, I never did. And thankfully I didn't, because Heather got me one. A pretty cool piece. But along with that, here's the big boy. The big take. This is quite the engine set. This Alco Pa set, my goodness. A monstrous set. Aside from being monstrous in looks, it's actually quite a hauler as well. This is two separate engines in reality. MTH no longer offers these in a complete set. You got to buy them separate sale. So here's a powered A, as well as back here. I've got them set up in a lash up at the moment. That's how they'll run. And then, of course, we've got the dummy B as well. But like I say, these things are huge. They give my E8s a run for their money. I did. It seems MTH thought ahead. They supply a little dummy coupler that you can put on the back of the powered A's to replace the operating coupler. The operating couplers are quite a bit longer than these. So if you have these back to back in this type of setting, they got a lot of space in between them. They still do have quite a bit of space, but these probably brought them in 3/16 to a 1/4 inch closer together than what they would have been. Not that hard to do. I'm glad that they offered it, or offered the coupler. I made mention in the video of the Jersey Central Line's F3 having that big spacing from the operating coupler, which you can see there. Like I say, it's good MTH was at least had this in thought for this engine. Here's a look at the PA next to its sister, the FA, for comparison. As I say, quite the set. I love these New Haven colors. They look gorgeous. I absolutely love the sound of this thing chugging around the layout as well. It sounds awesome. We'll have to do a proper video on this one in the future. A very impressive set for sure. MTH Premier from 2019, I believe it is. So not brand new, but still new. It was still new on the shelf. along with all of this great stuff, we still have our order items trickling in as well. I'm going to have to go pick those up pretty soon, hopefully. I also made a pretty big purchase on the popular auction site the other day, so that should be in this week as well, too. Pretty cool. 2021 is off to a pretty big start here. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Until next time, guys, my name is Zach, and this is Country Bunkers Trains. Y'all take care. I'll see you the next go-around.